don't think I love driving the van in this weather.
What's the kind of weather you like to drive the van in?
When it's a little colder and it turns to like ice and snow.
Yeah. Okay, so today we have a show in Austin, Texas. This is a show we had to basically set up all by ourselves, right?
Yeah, well, we basically, try to get in touch with all the other venues in town, but those during South by Southwest, those were all booked up. So we had to rent our own venue, and then that venue actually didn't come with sound and lighting, so we had to rent our own sound and lighting company. We had to set up our own ticket link. So there's essentially no staff there except for like an event manager. So we're gonna have to print out like the CSVs of everyone who's going. We're gonna have to sort of staff the venue ourselves. There are no refreshments or anything like that, no food. So we're gonna have to provide that as well. So it's gonna be us like working the door for tickets and selling people water and pretty much everything.
Yeah, so we'll be playing the show, and we will be staffing the show. We are everything at this show. We are the entire, from top to bottom, all the employees at this venue.
Yep, pretty much. So we're gonna be basically concert employees today.
How do you think it's gonna go?
Oh, you know what? I think it'll go fine. The only thing I'm really like kind of worried about is us getting people in time for the show to start, because none of us is an expert at I don't know, running a door. I think the concessions will be interesting. Like I think we're gonna have to go to like, I don't know, a grocery store and buy a bunch of cases of water.
Yeah.
And like be behind a table with like water and I don't know, soda. Or do we buy bananas? Do we buy food to sell these people to help defray some of the costs? I mean, that's one thing, is like this cost us a whole bunch of money. I mean, it's kind of like we've spent enough money to where it's almost like if you were trying to really skimp on the budget for like your wedding.
Yeah.
Like that's about how much money we're spending to like throw this show.
So this is like kind of a like a low rent wedding we're throwing here.
Yeah, we're throwing a low rent wedding for fans of our bands.
So without further ado, we're going to start the show, if that sounds good to you.
How'd you feel about the night?
I think it went good. It all kind of came together at the end. It was like a little tense coming up to it, but we actually we found some friends to work the door at the last minute, so they all took tickets, got all the merch set up. The sound and lighting crew came in and set sound and lights up. They were really awesome. They had a really cool like automated like electronic soundboard.
Yeah, they were really great, and they seemed to be really into it too.
Yeah, what was nice, we hired the sound company, and they seem to be way more into it than sound usually is at venues.
Yeah.
Which was really nice. It's one of those things where like, okay, we're going to rent the sound company, but, maybe it'll just be a couple bums with some speakers and a PA. And like, they were really professional about it. The venue manager was great. We got everyone in on time. Show started on time. We sold our own concessions. We had Harry and the Potters drummer Mike had a couple friends. They all sold concessions, went out and bought water and pop and like everything to sell. So yeah, in the end, it actually turned out just as good, if not better, than like, I don't know, a normal show at a nice venue.
Yeah, I also feel like it was probably one of the best shows we played on tour.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was super into it. I think, Hankery and the Perfect Strangers, everyone was kind of feeling the DIY vibe. Everyone was kind of like pitching in, which was really cool. And, at the end of the night, we played a really good show, had a really great time in Austin. So I guess it all paid off.
Yeah.